Hi, I'm Jim with Pour the Juice, and in this video, it's Wifey Wednesday, episode 16. Um, yeah, 16 episodes. I think they've all been different whiskeys, so that's been fun. Wifey's been doing a fantastic job. In that last episode, well, I don't want to spoil it, although you'll see the thumbnail. It was Rare Breed versus Rare Breed Rye. Thought that was very interesting. If you'd be interested, you should check it out. But yeah, Wifey Wednesday is when my wife pours me at least one whiskey that I don't know what it is. I try to guess what it is. I'm terrible at that. And then I tell you what I'd pay for the whiskey. So the last video was recorded just before this one. So if you're watching both episodes in a row and you say, "Hey Jim, you have the same shirt on," that's why. My palate was a little bit off. I'm expecting it to still be a little bit off, but we'll see. Giving it a bit of a break, and I'm ready to taste some more whiskey. This one is super light. This is like, I don't even know what I would say this is. Maybe hay? Golden hay? It is a nose that speaks though. Wow. Lots of vanilla. Almost artificial sugar in it. Like a vanilla cream. Vanilla ice cream, maybe. Lots of vanilla. That's interesting. I gotta see if it matches the palate. Let's go. That's good. I don't know what that is. I would pay over $100 for this though. Right now. I may change that. But it's great. It tastes a little finished. I don't know why I'm getting so much vanilla on it. Wow. That's very interesting. Who would make this? A whiskey this light with that much flavor. Wow. That's fantastic. It's got to be around that 100 110 to 120 proof point. Maybe it's a little bit higher. It's great though. Lots of vanilla. I'm not getting much fruit, and usually that's, for me, that's where whiskey goes from good to great, is if you do get fruit on the palate as well. I'm not getting much fruit on this. Maybe a tiny bit of cherry. It's fantastic though. Let me get into glass 2 before I just sit here and drink glass 1 and not care about it. Color on this one is nicer to look at compared to the other. Yeah, striking difference. The nose is pretty good. I would say the nose isn't like matching up, pairing up well with this first glass. This first glass is jumping out of the glass. I'm thinking both might be finished products. It's much more mellow. It's nice, smooth. A lot of people hate that phrase. It's very smooth though compared to glass 1. If they're the same alcohol percentage, the same proof, I would be super surprised. This drink's so much lighter than the other glass. Smells great though. It smells a bit like MGP. If I was going to guess for these products, I would say they have to be finished. And I would guess that they're barrel products, although I don't know. I know my barrel products are up on the shelf somewhere. I don't want to look to try to guess. That'd be cheating. Nobody likes a cheater. Yeah, it's really nice. It's more caramelly. Much less vanilla than this first glass, but there is vanilla there. Some licorice. It's nice. It's a little bit more simple than this first glass. It's not as sweet to me. It's not as in your face. My guess is the proof is going to be different on them. But I think this is a very solid whiskey. Let's see. I would spend $60 on that. Probably 70. But like I said, they're both kind of in that same realm. They're both good. Neither of them I wouldn't say are great. This is a better whiskey than this is, though, in my opinion. But let me go back to it. Let me see if that's true. It's not jumping out of the glass as much as it was originally. I'm doing that to get my own scent because it helps you smell a whiskey a little bit better. If you smell your arm, smell the corner of your arm, smell your hand, it gives you something else to smell. That's kind of your own scent. And then when you go back to a glass, you can smell it a bit better. I don't know how many people know that little trick. It's been out there for a little while though. It smells great. It is very good whiskey. Like I said, I'm gonna guess it's finished. I don't know though. Maybe they're both finished. Who knows? I want to know the one that I like the least here first. I'm also going to say for this better glass, 100 might be high. How high is it? I don't know. I'd pay $80 for it for sure. All right. Babe, can you bring me glass C or bottle C? Interesting. Okay. So Jefferson's Tropics was this second glass that I enjoyed. I said I would definitely pay $60 for, even though this is a $100 whiskey. So that runs in line with my thoughts on Jefferson. I don't think Jefferson's is bad. I do think it's overrated. This is my favorite Jefferson's product that I've owned. Maybe not compared to cast strength. Oh, I wonder if the other one's cast strength. Babe, can you bring me the other glass? Nope, it's not. I was wrong. It's Barrel Seagrass. Not surprised. I love Barrel Seagrass. And I did mention it was finished. I was right. I couldn't get all the finishes. I should have been able to get those finished in rum, though. But this is one of my favorite bottles that exists on the market. One of my favorite regularly available bottles. If you've never tried Barrel Seagrass because you're afraid, oh, it's expensive, I don't want to spend that much on a bottle of whiskey, I thought the same thing. I was in your boat. And then I finally bought it and I said, I'm never going to have my shelf be empty of this ever again. So this makes sense. It is an $80 bottle. I probably would pay $100 for it. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts on this Jefferson's Tropics. I know there's mixed feelings about Jefferson's out there. I know a lot of people love the cast strength. but there's also a lot of haters. So let me know what you think. If you're watching this and you're not subscribed, please do. Please subscribe. It helps me out quite a bit. And just want to say thanks for watching. Cheers.